Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your reading for January 2022. We're going to jump right in here, Leo, and we are going to see what is going on for you at this time. You start off with this Empower Yourself card, and you have the King of Wands as well. So very empowering energy, but it is asking you to empower yourself. Let's figure out why. Well, you have the Six of Wands as well, which is a card of success and abundance, and there you go. And you have the Wheel of Fortune as well. The Wheel of Fortune, you show up right here on the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is kind of like you taking control of your destiny. And you have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is like your dream life. It is your perfect life. It is everything that you see as being, perfect in your life. A lot of people read it as a happy home, happy family card. So for some of you, if you're hoping to have a home or a family, that could definitely be the thing that will bring this happiness in for you. But you start off with this Empower Yourself card. It says turn into your personal power. It says tune in. Sorry, can't read. Tune into your personal power. You are more than able to handle the situation facing you. So if you're dealing with anything difficult, could be good. Allow yourself to be strong, beautiful person you're capable of being. So I feel like you just need to feel empowered. No, definitely no coming at things from fear or lack. With this energy, I feel like you need to be keeping it more positive as well. You have the Lovers, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Wands. Number one, definitely could be love coming in for you, clearly, with the Lovers. And you also, in this diagonal right here, you have the Lovers, King of Swords to the Ten of Cups. Then you have the King of Wands, King of Swords to the Wheel of Fortune. So this to me looks like love that could change your life here, Leo, if you happen to be looking for love, for sure. If you're not looking for love, this could be something that you do love, something that is like a hobby, a job, a business, a career, a belief, a spiritual belief, a practice, anything. Then this could be something that you do love that leads to a lot of fulfillment. The Ten of Cups is like ultimate fulfillment, right? It is like the ultimate, fulfilling energy in life. And that's what this reading is very simple. It's just telling me that you are moving towards ultimate fulfillment. The Queen of Cups could be a water sign. You've been getting water in your readings, which is interesting. And I know it is also interesting because I know a lot of very successful fire water couples. I got a lot of comments. People are always like, water puts fire out and like all this other BS. I'm like, listen, if you're looking at sun sign compatibility, you're going to be single for a very, very, very long period of time, right? There is more to a person than just a sun sign. I get tons of comments from people. It's amazing to me that I get comments for all 12 signs where people will say the same thing. They'll be like, oh, all Capricorns, all water signs, all whatever do this, and they all say the same thing. I'm like, well, that's basically every single person that exists. So I always tell people, if you're looking at the sun sign, you're going to be single. Every single person. There are people who still leave comments to this day on my channel that have been leaving comments since like the beginning about, oh, I'll never date a Cancer, I'll never date a this. I'm like, that's exactly why you're single for a very long freaking period of time, right? So again, there's more to a person than just a sun sign is what that rant over, Leo. But I feel like this could be love, could be a Cancer coming in for you, could be any sign. After ranting, could be a Gemini. You have the Lovers right here. Could be an air sign coming in for you. I feel like this King of Wands is your energy. I feel like it's asking you to be bold, be assertive, and stand up for things. I'm also getting the word upgrade popping into my head as well. But that's popping into my head for career or business or whatever it is you do for work. Even if you're retired, it's like you could be working on your home or something like that. But I'm getting something about like an upgrade or needing to upgrade things. I don't know. That might make sense to one of you. With the Lovers, you have the Two of Cups. Love coming in for you. Two of Cups is a perfect match. Someone who makes you really happy. The interesting thing about the Two of Cups as well is that these two people are meant to look very, very different. They're meant to look like they come from two different places. And I feel that for you, Leo. It's like you could be attracting a person who's different than you. They could come from a different background. They could come from a different place. So I feel for some of you, there's like a different person coming in for you. I also feel that there is a difference, like compared to what you have dated in the past. If this is love, there's a completely new person coming in. With the Queen of Cups, you have the Hermit. The Hermit is like some soul searching, some inner kind of work that you have been doing. That Queen of Cups would say that this change is coming by you working on yourself, by you taking care of and nurturing yourself. So I feel like being kind to yourself is going to be very important at this time, not just for love, but for everything. With the King of Wands, you have the Four of Wands. Again, if you're looking for love, this is an amazing reading. Definitely could lead to marriage. If you're not looking for love, the Four of Wands is a card of freedom. And I definitely feel that for you, Leo. Here's the thing, is that these people are celebrating on the other side of those Four of Wands. They had to step through the portal that is those Four of Wands. You have the Wheel of Fortune here as well, which I would also consider to be a portal card, kind of. It's a circle. You have to go through the center of it to get to the other side. If you have a business, a career, like I said, even if you're retired and you're working on something, I feel like I kept getting that upgrade word. I feel with the Four of Wands, it's like saying that maybe you're still doing some things the old way in your work, in business. The funny thing is that the King of Wands actually would do things the old way. He just does what works, right? That's all that matters to him as far as work and career are concerned. So whatever you're working on, I would just do what works, but I do feel there's like an upgrade here. I always talk about Blockbuster with you, Leo. Like, Blockbuster doesn't exist anymore because they didn't upgrade their business. They stayed in a old industry and they didn't kind of change with the times. There's a change. There's like an upgrade that could happen, especially for those of you, like I said, I'm getting this mostly for those of you that have work, career, or have a business. I think there's something that could be upgraded here. I don't know what it is. You're going to have to look for it, whatever it is. But I think that if this message is for you, you've already been thinking about this as well. You've already been thinking about making an upgrade. I would do it. I think it's going to be very beneficial for you. Next, you have this Fox Spirit. This card says think on your feet. So I do feel like there is some thinking that needs to go on here. I see this as you kind of blending into a situation. You know, the fox totem animal meaning is that foxes they kind of like disappear. Like if you ever see a fox in the wild, they can run away and disappear very quickly. So it's kind of like an energy of matching energy or blending into a situation. I'm seeing that as very like something that could make you very successful, not just this month, but this entire year, 2022. I think if you can learn to change your energies to fit into certain situations, that would be a very good thing for you to do. It's almost like you're mirroring energy, but in a positive way. Again, we're not doing this to be fake. We're not doing this to be, anything else. We're doing this just to kind of resonate, right? It's like you're raising your vibration. This is a good thing. You have the Six of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Moon here. I do feel some of you, there is something about Pisces here. Even on the bottom of this deck, we have the Hangman right here. And so the Hangman is also Pisces. It's kind of interesting because as I was shuffling, these Pisces cards kept popping out. And then you have the Hangman here. So some of you, I feel like you could be dealing with the Pisces in your life. Could be love, although I'm seeing this more as a guide or guidance. The King of Swords could be a mentor or someone who guides you in life. And I see this as being very important for you this month, Leo. Kind of an interesting message. I feel like there could be a person just in your life, could be a friend, a family member, definitely could be a lover, could be a child as well. Even though the King of Swords would represent someone who is older than you, that's not always true. The King of Swords could just represent someone who has wisdom. They could be a child. So I feel like if you have a Pisces in your life who's like a friend or a child or something, there's something popping into my head here. They're going to be guiding you through a situation, or I think they just have a good piece of advice for you as well. I would listen to that person, whoever it is. Again, there could be maybe you work with a young Pisces at work or in your career, and I think maybe they just show you another way of doing things very quickly this month. It's popping into my head as an experience, which is interesting as well. But again, I think the experience is just the interaction between the two of you. So if you have a person that you work with that is giving you advice, I would listen to it because I think it's going to lead to a lot of success. You have this Six of Wands, which I feel is talking about you energetically matching with something is what's popping into my head. Or those, I'm not sure what those words that I'm getting are, but I feel for some of you, this is saying that there are certain energies where if you want something in your life, like more money, you have to match with that energy. If you want more love, you have to match with that energy. I'm getting something here about you kind of matching energy. We kind of talked about that with the Fox Spirit. I think you are doing this. It's not something you need to learn how to do. It's not something that really needs to be practiced or anything. I think you're just doing this by default. But what I feel the reading is saying is that you're going to be seeing the benefits of doing this as well. Really, really nice reading here, Leo. You with the Six of Wands, you have the King of Swords. So again, this person's advice there. This is very clear to me. There's a person coming in to you who has advice. This is going to be very, very good advice. I would take it. There's like a very important message coming in for you. It's kind of effed up, Leo, because what I'm getting off of this card, you have this gift card. I'm pretty sure there's a movie called The Gift, but it's not a good movie. It's like about a stranger. I haven't watched the movie in a very long time, but it's about a stranger that like comes to a person's door. I think it's Cameron Diaz or someone like that, and offers them a gift, but the gift ends up being evil or something like that. This is not evil, but I do feel there is like a person who's coming to you with a gift. I think it's going to be very beneficial for you, but it's like the gift is their advice. But it's weird that movie is popping into my head. Maybe I think that's how you're perceiving it. I see this as your perception of the situation. It's like if someone is coming in and giving you something, I feel like you're saying to yourself, what do they want? It's like you're looking at it and being skeptical here this month. I would be careful of that because I don't think this person has negative intentions. I think this person has actually very pure intentions with this energy, but you could be being a little bit guarded, and that's what's popping into my head. I think you need to be open to it. Of course, keep your head on straight, pay attention, look into the details and everything like that, but I think someone's coming to you with like proper intentions. And this could be in the form of advice or good news or whatever. And I would look into it. And I think it's going to be important for you. With the King of Swords, you have the Four of Swords. Yeah, it would be a really good time. Look, you've been praying for this. Here's the thing right here is that this person is praying for these blessings. There's a person who's being blessed in this stained glass window up here, and you are this person right here. You have been praying for these blessings. This reading is simply saying, do not push your blessings away. It's like sometimes I think we can ask for something, like the universe to bring us love or the universe to bring us something else. The universe responds, brings us what we want, and then we're like, what's this? I feel like this reading is saying, don't do that, plain and simple. With the moon, you have the tower. Again, this could be what you're fearing, but really I feel like the tower, remember what I was saying earlier about how it's like you need to let the old ways go and you need to try something new. The reason the tower is falling is because these people have built the tower up too high around them. They've built the tower up too much around them on this card. And that's why the tower is falling down to earth, because something needs to be grounded in reality. They need to see things for how they truly are. So the tower is a good thing. The tower happens for a very good reason. It's because you've maybe experienced things the same. You built the walls up too high around you, and you're not seeing reality. So again, remember what I said with the King of Wands. I was getting that energy of doing things the same old way. I say this to you all the time, Leo. Don't be Blockbuster in life, especially in business, right? Blockbuster had the opportunity to buy Netflix. Where's Blockbuster? Where is Netflix today, right? I feel like this is saying there's something that needs an upgrade, like I said, so don't allow the tower moment to happen. Next, you have this gift card. Like I said, I feel like someone is coming in with a gift, but it's not like they're giving you something. I feel like what they're giving you is their time or news or information. It's coming in as an energy. It's not really coming in as a physical, material thing. Of course, some of you might receive something material, but I think you're kind of a little bit skeptical is the energy I'm getting off this card. Kind of a weird card, kind of creepy. If I'm being honest with you here, Leo. But intuitively, I just feel that you're kind of being a little bit skeptical for no reason. Maybe you're just like a little bit, like, what am I going to owe this person? I don't think you're going to owe this person anything. I think that this, a person giving you advice just wants to give you advice. The other way this could manifest is that it could be a child who is giving you advice or someone that you just see as immature. And the problem with that is that sometimes, like a child gives us advice, we're like, what the hell do they know? They're young. They don't know anything. So I feel like you need to make sure that you're looking at, advice and not just kind of throwing it away, right? You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Swords, and the Ten of Cups here. Again, the Ten of Cups is just total fulfillment, and so I feel like there is total fulfillment coming in for you here, Leo, with the Ten of Cups. Again, Ten of Cups to me is fortune after difficulty as well, just like good things coming in after a difficult period of time. So I feel like there's a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance coming in. The Page of Swords, I feel, is kind of like a curiosity. So I feel like you need to trust your curiosity. I feel like you are, like, whatever you are being curious about, I would move in that direction if something is making you curious. We're in this time of great change. And so I always tell people, it's like there are going to be things that pop up where maybe you're just like a little bit interested in something, and learning about it could be very, very beneficial to you. Learning about something, like, could you imagine if like 10 years ago you became curious about Bitcoin and you just bought a little bit of Bitcoin, you'd be rich, right? That's like what I'm getting here with the Page of Swords. Is I think that there are going to be opportunities, and I'm not saying these are going to be financial opportunities. They are going to be all opportunities for everything. And the Page of Swords, I feel like it's saying, follow your curiosity. Just learn about something. You don't have to necessarily, kind of commit to anything. I think that with the Page of Swords, it's more important that we're like a detective. The Page of Swords to me is about gathering information as much as you can about something and then making it a decision, like building a case. And I feel like you're building a case for this right here, your personal vision for your life, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is your personal vision for your life, where you see your life going. So pretty powerful reading here, Leo. Let's clarify this and see where this is going. With the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, I feel every single sign has had the Seven of Cups for the month of January. But I feel like different for you. I feel like the total opposite, Leo, of what I've said to everybody else. I feel like this is saying, allow your imagination to run wild. I feel like you need to dream big and then bigger. Go big and then go even bigger than that. Because I feel like you're going to discover some things about yourself that you didn't know that you had a desire to do, and it's going to make life more exciting. The universe is trying to make people's lives more exciting. Things have been pretty freaking boring, if you ask me. So I feel like the universe is saying, let's go, let's make things more exciting. With the Page of Cups, you have the Three of Cups, celebration, happiness, other people helping you as well. It's a card of community, but definitely some happiness coming in for you. And with the Ten of Cups, you have the Justice card. This could be like karma. This to me is kind of like saying, sorry, I'm not going to be able to switch my camera because something happened here. But anyway, there we go. This to me is basically saying like, hey, you're earning some karmic rewards for all the hard work that you've done. It's almost like the universe is kind of like balancing things back out for you, Leo, is what I feel with this energy. So I love this. I feel like good things are coming in for you, Leo. This looks amazing. And by the way, it could be an air sign coming in for you in love. But this is a really good reading. So thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time, Leo. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your month.